Okay, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And as you see, I have on the screen here the definition for the word escape, in which this lesson is going to go into. All right, basically that us in the know, you want to pray more fervently to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that you are able to escape these said perils that's going to come upon the earth. All right. We see what's going down, with Trump and his government shutdown, and how it's already on 3 weeks now. Okay, I know the brother GMS time, he did a video, I believe it was going into like how food stamps are not gonna go past this month of January. All right, which hey, if Jake don't get that government assistance, they're going to riot, which could lead to martial law. All right, which could lead to martial law. Which could lead to basically a famine of food. All right, them starving Jake out. Okay, so these things are quickly coming upon the earth. All right, and we want to pray to be able to escape. All right, these things, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he said his servants is going to eat, but we got to have maintain our faith in that. Okay, it's one thing to know, and then one thing to speak about it, but to actually go through it, it's another thing. All right, so you want to make sure that when all hell breaks loose, you're prepared in the mind. Because as they say, it all starts in the mind. You want to make sure that you're prepared in the mind. All right, to escape the temptations, the fear that's gonna come upon the people. All right, these American people. All right, so this is the definition for the which is a verb to escape. All right, it says to avoid a threatening evil. Okay, and this place is past due. This place is due. Okay, for all of the wickedness that has done to the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This place was founded on blood, so it has to go down by blood, according to Numbers 35 and 33. Okay? So you want to pray to escape or to avoid a threatening evil. Okay? Hey, this government shutdown could go into Revelations 12 and 12. How Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going to come down having great wrath upon you people, upon all its inhabitants of Babylon or America. All right? But mainly you tribes. And we say a tidbit of it now, to where he's shooting Jake down in the street and getting away with it. All right, so imagine when there's no judiciary system. All right, how he's gonna come out and show his horns among you tribes, man. All right, so this is Matthew 26 and 41. It says, "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation." All right, and that temptation can go into fear. So you want to watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. All right, that's like, if you at a place and you sense danger, well, you want to leave prior to the danger actually happening, man. You want to take you and yours and leave prior to the danger actually happening, man, so that you won't be caught up in those things, man. All right, and here, being that we still, of course, you still have to live here. I'm not saying to, take you and your family and move to another country. All right, it won't matter anyway, because destruction is gonna come upon this whole earth. All right, what I'm saying is that you want to leave this place mentally. All right, and hey, look forward to things to come. Look forward to the kingdom, to what you're gonna receive after the said parables. Okay, it says the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay, so knowing that, you gotta hey, get your mind right now. Get your spirit right now to overcome the flesh, to overcome the fear. All right, and throughout the week, or whenever I have time, I like watching this show. It's called The Walking Dead. Brothers, been talking about it for a while, but I actually just started watching it, and it's a good show. I just think about the theme of the show, in which you're gonna fear. It's fear, man. And there's even a point in the show to where one of the characters is pregnant, and she was considering having an abortion because she didn't want her child to grow up in that world, in a world of death. All right, to where she was giving up hope. Okay, to where many were giving up hope, man. All right, so this is a synopsis of the show. This is based on the comic book series written by Robert Kirkman. This gritty drama portrays life in the months and years that follow a zombie apocalypse. Led by former police officer Rick Grimes, his family and a group of other survivors find themselves constantly on the move in search of a safe and secure home. But the pressure each day to stay alive send many in the group to the deepest depths of human cruelty, and Rick discovers that the overwhelming fear of the survivors can be more deadly than the zombies walking among them. Okay? So that's gonna be these people, man. Alright? That dwell upon the earth, that don't have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? That don't believe, in the miracles that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna show upon the earth. So therefore what? They're gonna be rioting, they're gonna be looting, they're gonna be killing to protect this. Alright? And a good depiction is Venezuela. To where Venezuela was once a stable company. I said company. A stable country. Many were looking to them, alright, for their oil, man. I have read something where it said that Venezuela was once one of the most beautiful places to travel to. Now look at it. People are fighting over scraps in the garbage, man. Breaking into zoos, eating the zoo animals, eating their pets. Okay? Hey, you women. Women are selling pussy, man. Selling hair just to survive, man. Prominent, women with prominent positions. As to where when things were okay, they were like doctors and lawyers. Now they move into Colombia and neighboring countries like Trinidad, to sell pussy to send money back home to feed their family, man. That's how real it's gonna get. Okay. This is Nahum chapter 3 verse 3. And it reads, the horseman lifted up the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon corpses. No hope coming to this place, man. Just like in that the show, The Walking Dead. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that serves nations to her whoredoms, and families to her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So the Most High is gonna, you look at Venezuela, and you look at Brazil, the Most High is gonna make, that those places are messed up, don't get me wrong, but the Most High is gonna make America a gazing stock. To where this place is gonna be, under those places, when it's all said and done. Okay? It's gonna be fearful, man. Dead bodies left and right. People, breaking into people's houses, going to the grocery store, people fighting, over, fighting to the death over, a pack of beans. I mean, a can of beans or a pack of ramen noodles. That's how real it's gonna get, man. And it might go on for, a while, a few months or so. But that's why we gotta prepare ourselves, for the fear that's coming upon us, please. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 25. It reads, "Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For Yahweh shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken." And this is to the elect out there, which we hope it to be. That's why we give diligence to make our calling and election sure. Okay? And a part of giving diligence is prayer, fasting, and reading. As it is written, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of thy salvation." Okay? And by reading, we understand and know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua always looked out for the elect. We understand and know that it's going to be a life after this. So, see, that's why a lot of people are going to bug out, because they think this is it. They think all that they lived for, all that they, put their heart into is over. All right? So they'll do anything to protect it. But us of the know, we understand that it's going to be life after this, man. Okay? Which is the kingdom to where the well of righteousness. Okay? Let's get that. It's 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. Going more in depth to the times we coming into. All right? So it says, this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." And these things are suddenly going to happen. When something suddenly happens, you can't really prepare for it, man. All right? Unless you know. Okay? Unless you know, it's a different ball game. We know and believe. All right? And we see what's going down. We see what's coming down the pipeline. 1 Thessalonians 5 tells us that, man, we know perfectly that the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. All right? So it says, suddenly, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So suddenly, that means that what? Stability is suddenly going to be taken away from the people. "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." Okay? See, right now, the people are not suddenly afraid when the prophets go out there and push the word. If anything, they get pissed off at us. All right? But soon enough, like brothers go into it, there's going to be an influx, all right, of Israelites that's going to come into the truth, because they're going to see these things that's happening upon the earth, and they're going to want answers, man. The scripture say in Amos the 3rd chapter, "Shall a trumpet be blown and people not be afraid?" So a thing happened, and the Lord in the let me just grab it real quick. I'm over here butchering it. Amos 3 and 6. "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?" All right. "Shall they be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets." So the Lord is revealing his secrets or things to come, so that the people might know, all right, and get right, be on the right hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So it says, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein." Okay? So the earth is going to stand in fear, man. It's going to be a fearful spirit, if you will, out here. Right now, it's just a spirit of mirth, happiness. Okay? But soon enough, man, suddenly it's going to be a spirit of fear. You're going to fear for your life. Hey, the scriptures speak about strange apparitions, man. You know, like you had that movie, that hot movie, the brother was talking about Bird Box, to where you had the spirits of death out there, man. All right. So it says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. You know, it also makes me think of, like, you have movies like The Purge, where people watch it. You know, you watch it for a few hours, then you go home. That's gonna be your life. You know, hearing people's screams, not being able to sleep because you're afraid somebody's gonna break into your house. All right, rationing out for your food. All right, not being able to go travel about the streets as you wished. You know, with martial law comes a curfew. So it says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. So how you gonna remain is by keeping a strong mind. You know, that's the only way you're gonna remain, man. Because you know you're gonna have some that go crazy and off they self, and you're gonna have some that try to off they self and not be able to, man. The scriptures say that too in Revelation 9th chapter. I believe it's Revelation 9 where they shall seek death and shall not find it. That's how bad it's gonna get. You know, to where, you know, a man, and the scriptures say also that the mighty men shall be as women in that day. So if the mighty men shall be as women, the men trained in war, all right, the men, you know, these army vets, how much more those who have all their lives lived deliciously. So it says, and it says, reading back again at 2nd Ezra 6:25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed, and turn into another meaning, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Okay? Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you are edified. Stay strong. Shalom to the elect.